Jordan, I'm a master's student in mathematics. How do I know whether or not to enter academia? How do I know I will be smart or creative enough? It's an interesting second part of that.
Well,
but what would you say to someone just trying to go
do you like to teach? Because that would be good. Do you like to do research and write? Writing's really important. If you don't like to write well, or the equivalent in mathematics, I mean, it's publishing papers. If you don't like to sit down and do that, if you're not compelled by ideas ridiculously, and if you don't like to teach, get the hell out. Because that's what it is. And it's getting harder in academia, not easier. And the positions are getting worse, not better, by a lot.
Yeah, that's why it was so refreshing to be at Clemson, where we met some, not only do we meet great students, but there were some academics there and some professors that really, they got it and they wanted to fight for the right things.
Yes,
which was,
yes.
Was really
so I
nice.
would say if you're in love with ideas and you're inspired by teaching, it's like, there, you know, you're the guy or you're the girl but otherwise, don't do it.
This is a sidebar from that one from Patreon. Dr. Peterson, I'm a relatively new assistant professor in physics. I'm concerned not only for myself, but for my students about the current situation on college campuses. What can a physics or astronomy class provide by the way of curriculum or approach that is currently lacking in other areas of campus so that my students can recapture some of what they are missing?
Well, I think that with those disciplines, you can give people a sense of the grandeur of being. You know, I mean, there's the mathematical element of it and the pure scientific element, but the great scientists are overcome by awe constantly, right? I mean, that's what's driving them forward. And certainly it was with something like astronomy. I mean, it's right there at your grasp. And I think that's the romantic side of science, and that's science as a calling and science as an aesthetic experience, and there's absolutely no reason not to capitalize on that. You know, and what you want to do really is you want to share your love of the discipline. You want to model your love of the discipline. Then so as well as teaching the facts and the rituals of the discipline, you're modeling engagement with that set of phenomena and ideas, and that's what a teacher should do. That's what a university teacher should do. You're there as an embodiment of the practice of the discipline. And so you want to show that as part of a rich life, and you want to make people excited about doing it. So you have to be excited about doing it. And that's a big deal. That's the apprenticeship part. It's a big deal.